guys, welcome to the Fundamentals of Detox course. I'm here in beautiful Washington, just an hour into Washington, and I've just been running around naked, swimming in this amazing river or lake, whatever you want to call it, swimming hole. And yeah, why don't you pan around and show everybody how beautiful it is here. The water's cold. The water's super cold, so it's great for cold water therapy. And I figured, some inspiration struck me, and I thought that I would add a little bonus to the Fundamentals of Detox course. So I'm just going to teach you two basic things that you could do, physical detox advice that can really change your life. So you read the ebook, hopefully you read that first. Next you saw the chat with Colin and I. This is the third piece of the puzzle here. And you start moving into the world of detoxification. First thing I'll teach you is a salt water flush. Really basic cleansing modality. What you do is you take 2 glass jars, hopefully between 24 and 32 ounces, right? Why don't you come a little closer so I don't have to yell. So you take 2 glass jars between 24 and 32 ounces, and then you take 2 tablespoons of sea salt, okay? So my favorite company that I use is called Saltwork, and as I'm talking, I'll have my video guy pop up a photograph from Amazon of the exact brand I'm talking about. But I really like Saltwork Icelandic sea salt. You can also use Celtic sea salt. Take 2 heaping tablespoons, pour it in the glass jar. Next, you're going to fill it up with warm, clean water, either from a big Berkey or distilled water or fresh spring water like we have all around us here. So you fill up the one with salt with warm water all the way to the top, add a little apple cider vinegar or lemon juice in there, mix it up. Next you have the other jar, just fill that other jar up with plain water, okay? So what you're going to do is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, you're going to slowly drink the brine concoction. A couple sips from the brine and then a couple sips from the clean water. Over the course of a half hour, you should drink the entire brine concoction and the entire 32 ounces of clean water. So little by little, a few sips. And you don't want to drink it too fast or else you'll throw up. Drink it slow and steady. And over the course of the next 30 minutes to an hour, you should have 3 to 4 to even upwards of 10 bowel movements, okay? It's like a full cleanse, all your small and large intestines. Really good at getting rid of old junk. And you're gonna find that the stench and the smell that comes out of you is really atrocious. So you wanna make sure you don't have any guests over or you're not doing it at someone else's house. Be somewhere where you can literally shit your brains out for 2 hours. That's the best way to do it. And ideally you would do this 1 or 2 times a week for several months. You can even do it 3 times a week for a while. The benefits: balances your electrolytes, remineralizes the body. Did you know that the ocean has the same concentration, well, not the entire ocean, but certain creatures and certain, what's it called? Like Kinton. Kinton is a perfect example. Kinton has the exact mineral ratios that our plasma in our blood has. So the ocean is actually similar. The ocean water has similar ratios of minerals than our plasma in our blood has. So when you take salt from the sea, you're really doing a good job of remineralizing your body. So aside from the cleansing, the balancing of the electrolytes, and the remineralization, salt flushes just make you feel really good. So check it out. And another amazing and essential piece of the puzzle are binder cocktails, okay? So you want to make a binder cocktail first thing in the morning. If you're not doing a salt flush, have it first thing in the morning. If you are doing a salt flush, have the binder cocktail first, and then a salt flush maybe 30 or 40 minutes later. What a binder cocktail is, I'm only going to tell you about 3 of the 8 different binders that I use. I don't want to overwhelm you with information, but a binder cocktail is when you take all of these different substances that are highly negatively charged and porous, and they go into your body and they act as a vacuum, and they suck up all of the junk, the pesticides, insecticides, old fecal matter, parasites, chlorine, and just all kinds of crap, right? So they go in there and they're highly negatively charged, and they attract all of the positively charged pollutants. So what you're going to do is you're going to take activated coconut charcoal, and I'll have my video guide pop up what I'm talking about here. Activated coconut charcoal from Prescribed for Life, BioPure's green bentonite clay, Dr. Schultz's intestinal formula number 2, and those 3 will give you an amazing head start, okay? So you take these and you use about, you can also use, I'll give you another one, BioPure Zeobind, okay? It's a zeolite. So all 4 of these are negatively charged, porous, clays, charcoals, etc. And they go into your body, suck up all the junk. So I like mixing all of them together in one glass jar, first thing in the morning. What I do is I use about a half of a teaspoon of Dr. Schultz, a half to a full teaspoon of BioPure's green clay, a half to a full teaspoon of activated coconut charcoal, and a half to a full teaspoon of Zeobind. And I add all of them into a 10-ounce glass jar, add some, fill it up with distilled water, and I put a half to a full teaspoon of Now Foods organic psyllium husk powder. Shake it up, drink it first thing in the morning, and goes through your system like a big snake, sucking up all the shit. So there's a couple of things that you need to know. First of all, binders are very constipating. So you don't want to be doing this unless you're smooth with your bowel movements. The ways of getting smooth with your bowel movements: Gaia Herbs laxative teas or laxative pills, magnesium oil orally, about 40 to 50 sprays, magnesium oxide from Global Healing Center is another excellent formula, and saltwater flushes. So anyway, that's cool, whatever that is. So anyway, you got saltwater flushes, you got the binder cocktail. The psyllium husk you want to introduce several weeks after experimenting with the binder cocktail. The psyllium husk is very constipating. Now it expands in your stomach and allows the binders to do a better job of grabbing the walls, or grabbing the junk off the walls. However, it will constipate you more than just the binders alone. So use it with caution, go slowly as with this whole process, and yeah, stay tuned for more information. I'm gonna go jump into this lake naked. Peace.